But for the teeny weenies, maybe not quite so suitable. Our third film today is Baron von Munchausen. Now, this is an adventure on an epic scale. It's a film sort of all about the real-life antics of a gentleman, an 18th century character called Baron von Munchausen. He used to tell some fairly tall stories, but how much of them was fantasy and how much of them was reality? That's for you to decide. The film is directed by Terry Gilliam of Time Bandits fame, and one of the characters, because the Baron has all these amazing chums, one of the characters is called Bertolt. It's played by Eric Idle, and this chap can run so fast that they have to chain his feet down to the ground to stop him racing off at every available moment. Magnificent. Welcome to the programme, Eric Idle. That looked like a lot of fun to make.
Oh, not a lot of fun to make. A lot of running to make.
Was it fun, or, I mean, did you get a chance to laugh at it?
It's not fun. It wasn't fun to do this stuff, but it looks fun. I mean, when it comes out, it's fun, so that's good.
This takes me back to the old Sinbad days. I used to be able to sit back and watch those epic adventures for hours and hours and hours. Is that what it's like?
Yes, it's very much like an old-fashioned Cecil B. DeMille or those English films that they made of Sinbad, and it's old-fashioned and yet it's up to date and modern. So it's Gilliam at his best, you know, I think.
What about your character? Tell me about your character.
Well, as you can see, I had to have my head shaved and various bits of, you know, Gilliam makes you look attractive if he possibly can. He doesn't like anybody else looking good on the set, so he shaves your head and sticks warts all over it and puts rubber under your eyes and false teeth in, and then makes you run. I've
got a bit of paper here, which I was reading last night. It says, state-of-the-art technology with some of the most ambitious special effects work ever imagined. And it goes on to say, the Baron's ride on a cannonball, the balloon fight to the moon, a journey through Mount Etna to the centre of the Earth, the King of the Moon's three-headed griffin, and giant asparagus spears. So if you was, apart from that...
It's a usual run-of-the-mill film, you know. You've seen it all before, Iron Eagle 9, you know.
A quiet sort of a movie. Can you tell us about von Munchausen?
Well, it's actually called Munchausen. They dropped the von, I think, to try not to make it difficult. Yeah, right. It's called The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. And I'm actually pursued... During some of that, the King of the Moon is played by Robin Williams, if you know who that is,
yes.
Mork and Mindy.
Yeah.
And he's the one who actually is following me on a three-headed griffin, throwing great asparagus spears, which are like missiles that are actually huge. So it's you know, it's Gilliam's imagination is fantastic. I mean, it's a film that leaves you going, "Cool, how'd you do that?" I mean, I've seen it 3 times. I could see it another 3 times easily. Because
I know that the studio that was used is got sort of the biggest sort of sound stages in the world, hasn't it? It's in Rome.
It's Cinecittà, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a huge thing. I mean, it took us 6 months to make.
A lot of money been spent on it.
A lot of money was spent, but, you know, it's all on the screen. It isn't like going to some huge American actor into his pocket.
And was this Munchausen the biggest liar ever to have walked upon the planet?
He was famous in the 18th century for being a man who just told tall tales about his adventures and lied and said he went to the moon on a boat and various things. He was just a famous liar.
Brilliant. Well, we look forward to seeing the film. Thank you very much indeed for coming. What are you doing at the moment? What will you do now?
I'm about to make a film for Johnny Lynn with Robbie Coltrane called Nuns on the Run.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, there we are. That serves me right for asking, doesn't it? Eric, thank you. Lady, get down. Thank you very much indeed for coming in onto the programme.